Hi, this is Charlie Page, and today I want to share some information with you about how to get traffic to your website. Specifically, I want to talk to you about 3 types of traffic. When it comes to building lists and selling things online, there's no doubt about it. We all need traffic. Who among us would say no to more traffic? The good news is this: traffic is not a mystery. It's a process. The process of finding people who need what you offer and engaging with them so that they buy from you. To do that, it's important to understand the 3 types of traffic that exist out there. Let's talk about the 3 types of traffic and what you need to do to profit from each of them. We'll look together at 3 vital factors. Number 1, where does this traffic come from? Number 2, what do these people have in common? This really will help you find them. And number 3, what system do you need to convert them into buyers? Because that's the process we're all interested in. Even if you're not selling a product, you're selling a point of view, you got to convert somebody into a believer of your product or your point of view in order for them to take action. The 3 types of traffic in a nutshell are this: cold traffic. Now this means these people don't know you. They're strangers to you. They have a need, or else they wouldn't be looking around on the internet for a solution, and they generally want free information. We call that cold traffic. So they don't know you, they've got a need, they want something, and they want to try some free information first because they don't want to take a risk. There's warm traffic. Now, this is a different group of people. They know you and they like you. They've communicated with you maybe. They've sent you an email or they're subscribed to your list. And they may have purchased a low cost or what's called a tripwire offer from you. So they got started slow by buying something inexpensive. And then there's hot traffic. Now that's a whole different category of people. These are your advocates. These are people who know you. They like you. They believe in you. They've bought your product and had good success with it. Generally speaking, this is something that's true. They've bought a product that you have produced or advocated, either something you recommended or something you created, and it worked for them. On some level, they learned something, they made money, they grew their list, they met somebody, whatever it is that you're putting out there. And oftentimes, they'll have purchased multiple products from you. So those are the 3 categories: cold, warm, and hot. Now let's dig in a little bit deeper and take a look at each one. Cold traffic is first. Cold traffic means people who don't know you. They don't like you or trust you simply because they don't know you yet. So we need to fix that. We need to get to where they know you and like you and trust you. And it does take like and trust to sell things online. I had a person write into me about 3 weeks ago and said, "Quit saying all this stupid like and trust thing. You could never like and trust somebody you don't meet in person." Well, I respectfully disagree. I really have met very few of my customers in person, and yet I like them, and they like me. So it does take like and trust to sell things online, unless you're Amazon. People who are buying diapers, they don't really need to like or trust anybody. They just need cheap diapers that are good because they've got a need right now, and Amazon can fill that, or whoever's selling them. So where does cold traffic come from? Where do these people come from? Where can you find them? Well, they come from ads that you place, targeted ads. So if you're promoting something, a particular product, let's say in the survival space, and you do that on Facebook, that's where those people are going to come from. They're going to be cold to you. They're going to be cold traffic for you because they don't know you yet. Once they visit your site, subscribe to your email list, maybe download a lead magnet, then they warm up. Then maybe they buy something and they move up into a different category. In the beginning, they come from ads you place. They come from articles you distribute. If you're publishing, guest posting on blogs, which is a tremendous way to get really highly targeted traffic, they'll have read the article, and so they know you a little bit, but not enough to really trust you yet. And social media posts that get shared. This is a huge source of cold traffic for people. If your social media accounts are active and your information is getting shared, then there's a type of credibility that goes along with that, because Jane wouldn't be sharing that with me if she didn't think it was good, but that doesn't mean I think it's good yet. I've got to take a look at it. So This is generally where they come from. Ads that you buy or that you place, articles that you distribute or content that you put out that gets distributed, and social media. Those are the big three. So what do they have in common? Well, number one, they have a specific need. They're not just roaming around the internet hoping to bump into some information that's really cool and exciting and then get interested in it. They're looking for a way to get their dog to stop barking in the middle of the night. They're looking for a way to lose 20 pounds so they can get into that bikini. They're looking for a way to help them win friends and influence people. They're looking for a way to sell more. They're looking for all these type of needs. We all have needs, and we go online searching for them. That's why Google is one of the most powerful companies in the world, because they deliver relevant search results. So all these people are going to have a need, a specific need that they feel. Now, they're interested in your content because someone shared with them, or they've read your article, or they've seen an ad that was well written. So they have this in common. They need something, and they become aware of you. But they don't like or trust you yet. We're going to fix that. But they don't like or trust you yet, but they are interested and curious. And generally speaking, people who qualify as cold traffic, they don't know you yet. They don't trust you because they don't know you well enough. They want free information first. This is why a content marketing plan is so important. This is why offering lead magnets and things that people can download, getting them on your list and publishing an e-zine. That's why these things are so important. They are absolutely the best way to warm up cold traffic, because people who are considered cold to you, they're new to your world, they're going to want something free. So what systems do you need to warm up cold traffic? Now, don't let that word systems worry you. It's not like you have to build this elaborate 50,000 piece sales funnel type thing. I'm just talking about what kind of tools do you need to warm up cold traffic. Well, number one, you need a blog where they can get some free content. You don't have to write that content. You don't have to become a writer if you don't want to. You don't have to make videos like this one. You can absolutely curate other people's content ethically by simply gathering up 3 or 4 or 5 sources that you really like and you really trust, and then sharing little parts of them ethically, link to them and give them attribution, and then add your commentary. So what I really liked about this article I read on Entrepreneur is that this person stated this case a very good way. Or I read this article by this lady and she really said what was in my heart. And take a look at it. But here's what I think about it too. So you can curate content more easily than you can write or create content. But you do need a blog. There's just no question about it. Absolutely need a WordPress blog of your own. You need a lead magnet that they can download. So what's a lead magnet? It's simply a free report, a piece of free information, a little piece of free information that will help them take a step. It doesn't have to help them take all the steps. It just helps them take a step. So you need a lead magnet they can download so that they can read or listen to something on their own time with no pressure to buy, with no timer running. They just want to consume the information. You need a low-cost offer that they can try if possible. If possible, you can sell something for $1 or $7 or $10 that they can buy, and they can buy it without risk, but it's affordable for them. It's kind of a no-brainer. Anybody can spend $1, right? And what it does is it changes the relationship, because now they've trusted you with $1. And that may sound silly to say they've trusted you with $1, but the fact is, it is true. It changes the nature of your relationship. And if you can do it, it's very good to use coupons to encourage action. I read an article this morning by a woman named Natalie Lucier that I really like, about how she was visiting a shoe store, just happened to be a shoe store. She just had a baby. She wanted more comfortable shoes. After she didn't buy, she got a coupon 10 minutes later for the very pair of shoes that she was looking at, and sure enough, she bought them. Coupons really work if you can do it. Another cold traffic system you need is a free webinar where you can share deeper information. If you're a person who likes to teach online, webinars are wonderful ways to share free, deeper information. And yeah, you can pivot to the sale if you want to or not. It just depends upon what your strategy is. You don't have to become some hard closing salesperson in order to use a webinar. Sometimes it's just a great way to give out free information where you don't have to do it over and over again. You can record it perfectly one time and then give it out to as many people as you want. An e-zine or online newsletter that's delivered by email is a wonderful way for you to share your information, especially if you blog, because it can be pretty automated, and they can subscribe to that. No pressure. They just read it and share it with others. All of these things, if you do all of them, that's great. If you do one of them, that's great. They all are designed to warm people up, to get to where they know you. They hear your voice. They know what you're talking about and that you know what you're talking about. Even if you're not writing the content, that you're sharing great information is enough. And you want a welcome sequence, an email welcome sequence that introduces you in the best light. You know, you never get a second chance to make a great first impression. And when a person first gets on your list, you need to send them a couple of emails that says, hey, here's who I am, here's what I'm all about, and I hope to work with you. It's the simplest thing in the world to do, but it's incredibly important to get that relationship off to a strong start. Now, you don't need all of these systems, so don't let that list overwhelm you. Start with a blog and with a lead magnet if you can. That's the best place to start because blogs are very popular. People can visit them at their leisure. They can read them without any pressure, and Google will reward you for having great information. They really will. They will send traffic to you by visiting your site, seeing that the information is relevant, and then when people search for the information you provide, they can send traffic to you.